Oh, frustrated why your computer number application is getting rejected. Watch this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking how I got my computer number in the first try and how you can get yours too by simply keeping few points in your mind while applying for it. So let's dive straight into it. So let me brief you about how the application process goes. Firstly, you will have to register yourself on pariksha.dgca.gov.in, fill in all your details, then you'll receive an email of the application form which you'll have to fill in and attach all the documents along with it and send it to DGCA's office. Okay, so the documents which are required for your computer number application are a photograph, signature, date of birth proof, which can be your Aadhaar card or your passport or driving license. Then your class 10th mark sheet, pass certificate, board verification, and class 12th mark sheet, pass certificate, board verification, Aadhaar card, and address proof, which can again be your Aadhaar card or your passport. So to begin with, open a web browser, go to pariksha.dgca.gov.in. You will be landing up on this page. Click here to proceed. After that, on this page, click on new candidate registration. You will see some instructions here, read them carefully and then agree to all the terms and conditions. Click on submit. Then start filling your details. For example, if I fill this dummy form, like title would be Mr. Let's keep the name as Sonu. And just remember to fill in all the details in capital letters. So you'll have to take this. Complete the captcha. Then click on submit. So after clicking submit, click on OK. Temporary registration successful. Please verify your email ID and mobile number. We'll do that. OTP has been sent on your registered mobile number. Fill in the OTP. Click on submit. So then go on your email. You'll receive an email like this with all your information. So click here on activate account. Once you do that, it will ask you to generate a password. You can make your own password. I'll just write. So once your password is generated, click OK. On this page, click on candidate login. Enter your details. Complete the captcha. Click on login. Once you log in, all your previous details are shown here. Then start entering the other details. Like for example, your correspondence address. I'll write W33. All in caps, remember, all in caps. If your permanent address is same as your correspondence address, click on yes, otherwise no, and enter your permanent address here. Then click on save and next. On this page, registration category CPL, commercial pilot license, nationality India. Are you holding foreign license issued by India or foreign authority? If yes, then click on yes, otherwise no. Defense pilot. If you are a defense pilot, click on yes, otherwise no. Type of, leave all these details empty. Empty, no. For the time being, you don't even have to fill these details. Leave the visa details. Enter your qualifications for class 12th and 10th. For example, I'll write enter physics, chemistry, maths marks. If you don't know the passing marks, that's not a problem, right? Usually it is a 33% of the maximum marks. So calculate that. Sorry, don't click on save and next. Click on OK. Multiple value for physics is not acceptable. Where did I write multiple values for physics? Okay, sorry, my mistake. So click on save and next. Okay, successfully recorded. So now this page comes up wherein you'll have to upload all the documents. But before uploading these documents, I highly recommend you reading this user manual, which is given on the pariksha.dgca.gov.in. Okay, so if you go on DGCA is pariksha.dgca.gov.in, over here you'll find user manual. Click on flight crew manual and read this document. It will take hardly half an hour for you to read, and most of the part is not even concerning. So you'll have to read a very small part. So I highly recommend you to read that and then proceed with uploading your documents, because there are some sizes given especially for the photograph and signature. If you don't follow these guidelines, then there is a high possibility that your application might get rejected. So I recommend you to read that and prepare your files according to this. After doing this, you'll have to upload all your documents over here. So for example, applicant photograph here, write the document numbers over here for all these. For date of birth proof, Aadhaar card would do. For mark sheets and especially for mark sheets and pass certificates, on your mark sheet just check whether it is written mark sheet or it is written as mark sheet cum certificate. If it is written as mark sheet cum certificate, which happens in CBSE, that will do for mark sheet as well as for pass certificate for both 10th and 12th. So just keep that in mind. And for board verification, I'll let you know how to do that. And the same goes for physics board verification, math board verification. Same, just paste this class 12 board verification over here as well. Okay, and yeah, the physics pass certificate, pass certificates, physics board verification, maths board verification is for class 12th. So just attach the board verification for class 12th in these columns. After that, board verification equivalency certificate, UID, Aadhaar card, then a copy of permanent proof will also, Aadhaar card will do for that as well. And after uploading all the documents, you can click on save and next. Once you do that, you will receive another mail on your email ID, which would look like this. Application submitted, your temporary ID will be given here, some instructions which you must read over here. And in this email you'll also get a copy of your application, which will look like this. Okay, so you'll be taking a printout of this, and you'll have to fill it with a pen. So okay, so let's first talk about how you can get your board verification. So for getting a board verification, there are two methods. Either you can go for a physical online board verification or for an online board verification. For online board verification, the process is very simple. Just go on your education board's website, click on results, and just the online mark sheet is your board verification. For example, CBSE. So if I go for class 12th 2021 results on CBSE's website, I click on class 12th updated results. So enter your details, click on submit, then a page will be shown wherein all your marks are given. That is your board online board verification. Just take a printout of that and make a PDF of that. Then the PDF will, you'll have to upload that PDF over here for the board verification. The process is same for class 10th as well as 12th. Okay, so just do that. And and for the document number, I guess there is no document number. So just write the document number same as the document number of your mark sheet. Okay. And after that, after doing this, and if you are from CBSE board, you can find the latest results from the website easily. But if you want to find results for your 10th or for any previous years, you'll have to go to results archives.nic.in. Over here you'll find a list of the years. Select a particular year. For example, I go for 2018. I'll see all the results for 2018. Select accordingly, open your mark sheet, and that will do for your board verification. And there is the second method, which is offline board verification, wherein you will have to write an application, send it through post or through email to your board, stating that I am applying for a commercial pilot license. Please verify my board mark sheet. They'll send you a physical document letter 2 to 3 weeks later, with which you'll again have to scan and then upload it here and keep a physical copy as well. But I guess online is much more easier if your board allows. But just keep in mind that just printing out those forms won't be enough. So you'll have to write an application as well. I'll be attaching this in the description box, so you can find it from there. Just fill in all your credentials here, the current date, your temporary ID, which will be mentioned on your second mail which you receive. Then just paste the link for your class 10th board verification mark sheet over here, and then all the detail for your particular year. There might be some other details which can add on, or if there are some details with less than these, just delete the extras. Same goes with for class 12th mark sheet. Just enter your link over here and write your enter your credentials, your write a name here and make a signature, and remember to take out two copies of this document. Then let us go back. Okay, so the form which you receive in your second email will look like this. So in this form, basically you need to check all the details mentioned, cross check with your original documents. After doing that, go to the third page. Here you'll have to put a tick mark in all these columns. Keep the DGCA remark column empty. Just put a tick mark in all these columns and cross check the document numbers with your original documents. Put a tick mark here and here after reading these declarations. Enter the current date, whichever city you live in. Make your signatures over here. Write your name. Then on the last page, that is this page, you'll be pasting a photograph over here. Make sure should be of the exact same specifications which are mentioned on the user manual which I showed you. Yeah, these specifications, following these specifications, and if you follow them, your image will perfectly fit inside this box. And after that, you'll have to get this signed by a class 1 gazetted officers. So if you guys have any doubt about who all come under class 1 gazetted officers, I'll also share the link for this. This table shows you which all officers come under the category of class 1 gazetted officers, so you can get it signed by them. Or even if you don't have any contact with them, just ask any government employee, and just before asking him to sign, just check, ask him if he's a class 1 gazetted officer or not. If he's, please request him to sign these documents for you. After that, yeah, definitely with whatever I'm telling you, you'll have to take a printout of this and then fill this form physically. After doing all this, start preparing one photocopy of all these documents mentioned here. For the applicant's photograph and signature, take a blank A4 size sheet like this, stick your photo in the middle, and just self attest it. Remember to self attest all the documents which you'll be sending physically. For example, if this is your class 10th mark sheet, just imagine, and here you get some free empty space over here beneath this line. If you can see, you will just have to write self attest and make a signature below that. like this, write self attested, make your signatures, and write the current date. And just remember that you'll also have to get all these documents attested by a class 1 gazetted officer. So prepare this file first and then ask the class 1 gazetted officer to sign in. So to prepare this document file for the applicant's photograph, take a A4 size sheet like this, paste your photo in the middle. So for the signature, just make a signature in the middle of the page. No need to self attest that. No need to get it self attested by the class 1 gazetted officer. In fact, for the photograph as well, no need to get it attested by the gazetted officer. But from date of birth proof till the copy of permanent address, all these documents need to get attested by the gazetted officer. So remember doing that. The same goes, for example, here is your Aadhaar card. Just self attest it like this, cutting a small part of your Aadhaar card, and ask the gazetted officer to put his sign and stamp over here. So once you have all the documents with you, just start numbering them in the same serial number which are mentioned on this page. So, like, for example, this is my applicant's photograph. Write a small one on the first page wherein you stick the applicant's photograph. For the second page, do the same. Write second and circle it. Remember doing this with a pencil and not with a pen. Similarly, you do it for all the documents. So if you have paper pens, I recommend you using these. So once you are done with collecting all your documents, getting them signed by class 1 gazetted officer, you'll have to close them inside a folder and send it to the DGCS office. For that, just put the copy of the application in the front. Make sure that the application is seen first. Okay, so remember, I asked you to take out two printouts of the computer number board verification application. Okay, so remember putting that one of that printouts before board verification certificate for class 10th qualification, and one before board verification certificate for class 12th. Okay, and after doing this, just compile all your application forms and the documents together, put them in a yellow envelope like this. uh, I guess this is A4 size or A3 size. You can simply buy it from any stationery shop, and put all these documents inside the envelope. And once you do that, just take a printout of the second document attached in the description box, which is the computer number application cover details. So it basically, these instructions are also mentioned in the second email which you receive. So over here, you'll enter your temporary ID in red color, and after that, on the second page, write your name, your address, and your phone number. So just take a printout of this document as well, and stick it in front of stick it on the front side of the envelope in the portrait mode, so you'll be able to manage your to address as well as from address on the same on the front side. And then stick this using a glue so that your documents are secured. Send it to this address, which is Central Examination Organization, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, East Block 3, Level 3, RK Puram, New Delhi. This address is mentioned in your second email. After sending it, remember to send it through speed post. Okay, so after sending it, and you'll also have to make sure that this physical copy reaches them within 10 days of you receiving the second email. Okay, so after sending it through speed post, and once they receive that, you will receive your third email, which is basically physical, which will basically state physical documents received. And after that, you will get your app computer number assigned after a month, or maybe before that. After a month, you'll receive your fourth and the final email stating allotment of computer number. So that is the process. And a few points to remember that, yeah, the first point is, which I already told you, that all the documents and the application form needs to be signed by class 1 gazetted officer. After that, just remember to read the user manual, and the photo and the signature should be of specific size which are specified in the user manual. Documents should be well prepared and should be self attested. So basically the key to get your application accepted in the first go is to serve all your documents in a platter to the government official. Like, if you send a well organized, well presented application form, he will accept your computer number application. Remember to make this envelope and all the documents inside in a systematic manner and tidy. Okay. And also board verification letter, which I told you, remember placing it at the exact same points. I guess that is all. And if you follow these things which I've told you, you will definitely get your computer number allotted in the first go. And I wish you all the best for your computer number. Okay, bye.